go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
I apologize for Baltimore.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, Phillies magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the Seattle Mariners in the second game of a 3-game series at, what do they call this place? T-Mobile, Safeco, Seattle, Washington. How you doing, everybody? It's the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. That works for me. Folks, hope everybody's doing well. We started a road trip out west last night, and things did not go so well. First pitch of the ball game, good. Taylor Ward cranked one out to left, nearly got out of the yard. Went down for a double. Sammy came up with 2 down and knocked Ward in for the first run of the game. And after that, the Orioles got 1 hit over the final 8 innings and just the 1 run in that first. Offense was shut down by Logan Gilbert. No other way to really put it. You would hope that Gilbert is more responsible for that effort last night than our bats. If it isn't, then we're in for a long road trip. We need a response tonight. And we've got Kyle Bradish on the mound going up against George Kirby for game 2 here. Take a look at that pitching matchup a little closer and the starting lineups. Hope everybody, again, doing well. I'm a bit under the weather. Might as well just say it now. That way, if it becomes a problem later, I can say, well, I said something at the beginning. I'm doing okay. Just hoping it doesn't get much worse. But you know how it is, folks. Aches, pains, knocks, and niggles. You got to just power through, right? Oh, by the way, I've elected to not use my YouTube lighting studio little cheap light setup because why? I mean, without it, it looks like this, and I don't have that harsh light in my face for 3 hours, and it's a time of day where natural sunlight is not only providing the light I think I can get by with, but it's already hot. You get me? It's hot enough. So please excuse the lack of professional lighting for these night games. We have an afternoon game tomorrow, final game of the series. I hope we will be playing to win this series. That game will be at 4 o'clock, shortly after 4. Get here shortly before 4 for that one. Yeah, let me take a look into the news area of the team. See if there are any notes worth talking about before we get going here. Wait a minute. Why does that still have Mike Elias's photo up? Okay, there I am. Yeah, I look a little dark. But folks, it's nighttime. It's that nighttime attitude. Dim the lights a little bit. We're going to be up late. You don't want a bright screen, do you? In the middle of the night? No. This is all on purpose. This is all for a reason. It's not just me making the best of what I got. Okay, I promise. This is all by design. Anybody believe me? No? Okay. Let's take a look over here. There's the lineup. Digging into the mailbag. Injury updates. All right, well, no actual tweets today. Kate Povich threw a live bullpen session or batting practice session. I always get that mixed up, BP. Tentatively scheduled to begin his rehab assignment with Double-A Chesapeake within a week. That was from yesterday. Also, Yeremil Geraldo. Remember him? Right-handed reliever. He's scheduled to throw a live session on Friday. Might have another bullpen arm coming back, at least, to consider using. Yeah, I don't see anything else of any, nothing headline worthy, I would say. I see a lot of people talking about potential trades and what have you. Again, to me, it's just a news cycle that's been bumped up like by a full month for some reason this year. I mean, I've been following baseball a long time, folks. And, I'm pretty familiar with its news cycle along with other professional sports. And I can tell you truly, it's just not something that's been talked about in mid-June until this year, I guess. I just feel like it's just content. It's just something to get people to tune in and hear people talk about speculative things without any real concrete anything. That's not going to matter until we get a little bit closer to that trade window, which usually, again, you're going to get a few small moves here and there. I think I saw another move. Again, somebody I've never heard of, minor league guy, nobody established. You might see some small moves, but the big ones, the ones that are going to make headlines, I think there are a lot of teams that, smartly are going to just wait and see where they're at when they're a little closer to that window to decide what they want to do. The Orioles are going to be one of those teams that have to make a decision here. Right now, we're going in a bad way. We've shown that we can go on a run of like 10-4 over a 14-game stretch, but we've lost more than we've won, and we've been going in the wrong direction here since that last homestand. Got to get it back together if we're going to be buyers instead of sellers. If we are sellers, Taylor Ward, definitely a candidate. He's putting up a nice season. Another team would find him very attractive as a rental, and we can get something back for him instead of just watching him hit free agency at the end of the season. Rico Garcia might be a guy that, if he can kind of get back to his, I don't know if he can get all the way back to what he was doing there for the first couple of months, but if, he's kind of been in a bad way recently. I think he's given up 3 homers in his last 4 outings. But if Rico has some trade value to him, I could definitely see the Orioles cashing in on that. His value is probably never going to be higher than it is this season. I think it would make sense if he can get something back for him and we're not in it. But again, just why am I talking about this? Now I'm just filling up time. You see? Now I'm doing it. But anyway, Adley Rutschman. Please stop talking about Adley Rutschman, folks. Just let's enjoy Adley. I don't think he's going anywhere. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup and the starting lineups for this second game against the Mariners. A team that we have played well against head-to-head in recent seasons, but we are now 2-3 after going with that split of 4 games at home. Lost last night. Kyle Bradish comes in with a record of 3-7, a 4.30 ERA, a whip of 1.57, 73 in the third innings logged, 76 hits given up, 73 strikeouts, right on 1 per inning there, 39 walks, 11 home run balls given up by Bradish. Wow, I look extremely pink over here on the monitor. Folks, I promise I didn't just drink 2 gallons of whiskey. My face is not as flush as it looks. It's just a lighting effect or a lack of lighting effect. George Kirby, meanwhile, on the mound for the Mariners, right-hander with a record of 5-6, a 4.07 ERA for Kirby. He's gotten up to 84 innings on the season, 89 hits, 74 strikeouts, 21 walks, 8 home runs given up by Kirby. That's less than 1 per 9. So may or may not get a home run ball off of Kirby. I've been told that he's prone to giving up the big inning. He's not going to just stink from one inning to the next and scatter runs across a start. He's a guy that's either going to be effective, get a quality start, or he's going to have one inning where he gives up 3, 4, 5 runs and blows up. That's, I think, what we need to strive for, is to string some of these hits together and try to get a big inning here. It's Pitcher's Park. We saw last night a low-scoring game. I think more often than not, that's what you expect to happen out here at this ballpark. So defense needs to be on point. Timely hitting that wasn't there last night needs to be there. And again, another good start. Brandon Young did great for us last night. He was asked to come in to pitch the 7th. I felt like we should have gone to the pin to start that inning, and I made one declaration, I guess, which was, please, Albernes, if Young lets the first batter on, or just one base runner, you got to pull him. Don't let it get out of hand. Well, he allowed 2 guys to get on base with Young still out there, back-to-back guys. So there were 2 on, nobody out. Wolfram wasn't able to keep those inherited runners from scoring, and we lost by those 2 runs that were charged to Young. He still got a quality start on paper, but it might have gone a little bit different had we maybe started the inning with a reliever. Kittredge came in and got the final out of that inning, and I don't know. This makes you wonder, folks, is our manager making the moves to pitchers at the right time? I feel like the answer is more often than not, no. He's not. And I feel a game like last night that you could tell after a couple of innings it was going to be a low-scoring, who's going to get that big hit and win this game kind of a game. And, yeah, I don't know. Forever forward, right, folks? Let's see what's going to happen tonight. Here are the starting lineups for your Baltimore Orioles. And let me make sure the game is up over here. First pitch is about 6 minutes away. It looks like Taylor Ward will lead off in left field. Gunnar Henderson will bat second and play shortstop. Adley Rutschman, the number 3 hitter and the catcher. Pete Alonso, the cleanup hitter, playing first base. Samuel Basallo will bat fifth and DH. Leody Taveras is back in center field tonight. Cowser takes a night off. He's batting sixth to Taveras. Tyler O'Neill gets a start in right, batting seventh. Jackson Holliday will hit eighth and play second base. Blaze Alexander, and his team-leading .297 average, will hit ninth and play third base. For the Mariners, I just learned that last night's game was the first start at third base for J.P. Crawford. He's been a shortstop for the Mariners for several years, but they got this kid, Colt Emerson, who I guess is the new guy in town at shortstop. Crawford making his second start at third base tonight and leading off for Seattle. Cal Raleigh, who had the big 2-run single to turn that game last night into a 3-1 score, which was the final of that game. Raleigh not far removed from being on the injured list. He's batting second, switch hitting catcher. Julio Rodriguez in center field will bat third. Dominic Canzone, who's been one of the hotter hitters in baseball over the past few weeks. In fact, I heard over the last 19 games, this guy's got the highest slugging percentage in all of baseball. So he's batting cleanup and DHing. Cole Young at second base will bat fifth. Victor Robles in right field hitting sixth. Colt Emerson, previously mentioned, shortstop hitting seventh. Is that Connor Joe? It's got to be. C. Joe. Connor Joe still floating around? It is, with his 182 average. Connor Joe is a Mariner. And I learned that I was right now years old learning this. Connor Joe in left field hitting eighth. Miles Mastrobuoni, first baseman, batting ninth for the Mariners. Mastrobuoni's only had 17 at-bats on the season, and I feel like they've all been against us. We've seen this guy in a few games. Apparently he's only here to play us. Orioles come in with a record of 40. Excuse me. I wish it was 34-30. 34-40, folks. If we want to have a winning record at the halfway point of the season, we have to whip off 7 wins in a row starting tonight. Is it possible? Of course. Is it probable? Of course not. But one can dream. How close to 500 can we get with 8 games left on this road trip? Mariners are 2 games over at 38-36. They are currently a game and a half up on the A's for first place in the American League West. Orioles come in today 11.5 behind the Yankees. We've lost 3 games on New York as they've won 3 straight while we've lost 3 straight. We haven't lost any ground on Tampa in this 3-game losing streak. They have also lost 3 in a row. They are 3 behind the Yankees. And the Blue Jays are a game and a half ahead of us at 35-38. Boston behind us by 3 games at 29-41. 3 games behind us, but only 1 back in the loss column. They've played, 4 less games than us. What's the deal, Boston? Either you've had too much time off or we're due for another day off. How have we played 4 more games? Don't know. Anyway, that pretty much gets you ready for tonight's games. It's an indoor-outdoor venue, but the game time weather apparently is 73 degrees. That sounds pretty damn good. Home plate umpire tonight, Todd Tickner. Tichenor. Tickner. I'm going to go with that. If I add another syllable, it's just going to get a little bit weird. All right, folks. We got nearly 80 people here before first pitch. That's nice. Oh, now it's 80. Try to get it up to triple digits here. Getting started shortly. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. About half of the room right now could go ahead and get that out of the way. Half of you have already done it. Thank you to those folks. And if you're doing it now, thank you as well.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
I really do. I really want to thank you. I really do. Hey, folks, the Orioles. I put up a community post before the first game last night, letting people know that we're playing some late-night baseball. It's a different kind of a attitude. Creatures of the night. Sort of a vampire theme I was going for. Well, I like the idea of the vampire theme, but we were lacking one very key component to that kind of thing. Bats. Where are the bats? Folks, will they arrive for the Orioles tonight? Let's find out. Last night, honestly, if you were here for the first inning, you should have just said, "Hey, BW, how you doing? Hey, we're up 1-0," and then just gone to sleep because you didn't miss anything. You missed 1 hit over the next couple of hours, and not much more than that. Hey, Charm City chat, how are you? How are you? Talk to me. How the hell are you? 411 Shirley, George Ford, DeSoto, Owen Gamba, Key West. Seeing some new names in here. Who are all these people? DeSoto, I said that already. Edward is here. Couple of Edwards. Edward Cantor, Edward Bowers. Brian Mitch is here. Anita, hello. Daniel Barry, hello. Carl, hello. Hello, hello. Explore more. Shante is here. Thomas Brock, welcome back. And Chawa is here. Mac is here. Folks, hope I got your name in there. George Kirby taking his final warm-up tosses before first pitch. A reminder, if you are watching along, please do one thing to help sync up with me so that you're watching the game as I'm calling it in a nice synchronized fashion. The odds are you're going to be ahead of me. A little bit of a delay on my end because I'm streaming out to you, you see? So what you're going to want to do is get ready to pause your game, whether with a remote or tap your screen with your finger, however you're watching. Right after the first pitch of the game is the best time to do it. Pause your game, and then allow me to catch up and call that first pitch. If the ball's put in play, let that play run itself out, and I'll call out that play. But as soon as I catch up to where you paused, you unpause, and now you're good to go for the rest of the night. Folks, I can hear my throat, or feel my throat already getting a little bit scratchy. I'm a little bit concerned about my health. Again, it's no big deal. I had a lot of back pain about a week or two ago. That was awful. First pitch of the ball game is a strike. There it is. A breaking ball from Kirby to Taylor Ward. We're underway. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm not looking for any sympathy. I'm just a little under the weather. Ward on the second pitch taps it foul behind the plate. It's 0-2. Orioles are oranged out, at least from the waist up tonight. They got those bright orange jersey tops with the gray pants. Mariners in their traditional home whites. As Ward flares one out to right, down the foul line, it's a foul ball. Still 0-2, and just getting started. All right, next pitch. And again, Ward with a ball hit out to right down the foul line, and this one might be playable. It is. The first baseman, Mastroboni, right up against the seats, makes the catch just before he reaches the padding there. And there's your first out of the ball game, a foul pop-up to first. Gunnar Henderson coming up. And I've seen his name talked about a lot in Baltimore sports circles lately. Swing and a miss by Gunnar on a sinker at the top of the zone, 0-1. Gunnar hitting .224. And a big swing and a miss. Got a fastball right in the middle of the plate. Missed it. It's 0-2. Kirby has yet to throw a ball. .02, and in on the hands, right on the inside edge of the zone. It is fouled off by Gunnar. We'll do it again. My goodness.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Kirby coming out here throwing strikes, folks. He's not playing around. There's the first ball. It's outside by about half a foot. 1-2 the count. And Gunnar with a ball hit over the mound by the second base bag. The shortstop, Emerson, will field it and throw Gunnar out. 2 away. 6-3 on the putout for Gunnar. Folks, once again, if you are just arriving, apologies. I've decided to not use my studio light because it's already bright sunshine and hot out here. I don't want that light cooking my face, even though it looks like I'm so red that I've been sitting directly on the sun. I'm fine. Roll with it, please. First pitch strike to Rutschman. Adley's up, folks.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Base is empty, 2 down. Rutschman comes in hitting .264. And this curveball, or a sweeper, they're calling it, misses low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. One right down the middle and missed by Rutschman on the swing. My goodness. If we can't hit a straight fastball right there, it's going to be a long night. One and 2 to Rutschman. And this one he's late, but he hits it out to left. It hangs up there and is caught out there for the 3rd out by the left fielder for Seattle, whose name I'm rushing to go check. Connor Joe. God, I talked about him when we went over the lineup, and as soon as I saw a ball hit to him, I'm like, wait, who's that? Connor Joe makes the catch. The inning is over, folks. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Orioles nothing, and the Mariners are coming up. Derek with a super chat here early tonight. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the message.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that.
Derek
really
says,
do.
loving every minute of it. Sing it when we get the lead. Folks, is this channel going to just eventually turn into a karaoke request channel? I wouldn't be completely upset about it. Hey, I tell you what, next year, if there's a lockout, we're going to be singing a lot of songs, I guess. Loving every minute of, I'm trying to remember this song. It's actually one I don't know very well. Was this like a hair band? Who did this? Was this like Poison or Motley Crue? Who did this song? Help me out. I don't know if I can do it, Derek, because I don't know the song well enough. Folks. Oh, Loverboy. Man. Loverboy is, I don't know what it is about Loverboy. I know they've got probably a good half a dozen hits. But it's one of those bands where, like, I know every one of their songs, but whenever I hear it, I'm like, who does that? And somebody's like, oh, that's Loverboy. I don't know why I can't put it together. Folks. Oh, my. I'll have to look it up. I'll tell you what. I'll listen to it 5 times today, and I'll be ready tomorrow. I'm trying to remember Loverboy songs in general. Give me some. All right. You don't have to type it in. I want some. Give me the hits. Notorious. Wait a minute. I thought that was Duran Duran. Always on My Mind. Wait a minute. I thought that was Willie Nelson. Jump? What? I thought that was Van Halen. What are these songs? Hey, folks. Kyle Bradish is ready to pitch for your Baltimore Orioles. It's J.P. Crawford at the plate. First pitch of the bottom of the 1st is fouled away by Crawford. J.P., newly moved over to third base, is hitting .231. Got a whole lot of hair. About 5 pounds of it hanging off his neck there, it looks like. There's a strike, top of the zone. Bradish gets ahead of Crawford 0-2. Dancing Queen, You Can Dance. Tuesday's gone. Look at this. What It is a karaoke bar at this point. Ooh, boy, on an 0-2 pitch, look at this. Rutschman decides to challenge, and we might have just scraped the bottom outside corner. If we win this challenge, I'll be so happy. It's so hard to tell. Is it a strike? Yes! Folks, by 1/10 of one stitch, this baseball is touching the strike zone. And honestly, it's so borderline. You can't even be mad that it was called a ball in the days of no robots. You just have to go with it. But guess what, folks? That's a strikeout to begin the ball game on 3 pitches. Here is Kyle Bradish, first pitch swinging, base hit into right center field past the diving glove of Holiday. So 4 pitches by Bradish. He gets a strikeout and now a single given up to Raleigh. All right. George is loving every minute of it. Well, I got their hits up, and apparently that song doesn't make their top 9. I haven't heard of most of these songs. I guess I'm not a Loverboy fan. Swing and a miss by Julio Rodriguez. He comes in batting .248 with a baker's dozen home runs. You know, I'm starting to question this whole baker's dozen thing because I've been to a bakery, I've gotten a dozen donuts, and why wasn't there a 13th donut? I don't know, folks. Life is a mystery. Change-up misses low and away to Rodriguez. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bradish from the belt. He's waiting a long time. Here he comes, and that ball goes straight down into the ground. The runner going down to second. The tag is there. You're out of here. My goodness, Kyle Bradish taking off on a pitch that hit the dirt but didn't get very far away from Rutschman at all. Adley fires a strike. Just a couple of steps to his right, a couple of stutter steps, little hop to the right, and Raleigh is out with a tag just below the belt. Thank you, Cal. 2 down, nobody on now, and 1-2 the count on Rodriguez. Bradish delivers, and a swing and a miss on a pitch that hit the dirt again. My goodness. Wow. All-star Julio Rodriguez absolutely fooled. That ball moved sharp and late and far. What a pitch from Bradish. Inning over, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I mean, I tell you what. Bradish might have it tonight. He might have it tonight. Let's find out. Second inning coming up. Folks, we got almost 150 people here now. Welcome in, everybody. Now that the room has basically doubled since first pitch, let me just go over a couple of things. Welcome to the channel. This channel does live Orioles baseball every game. 2.5 years into doing this, we got over 5,000 subscribers, folks. If you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. Join the BirdWatcher community. It's free. It helps the channel grow. It'll allow you to join us here and chat for some of that live interaction. We're a bunch of Oriole fans. We're a bunch of degenerates. We're a bunch of freaks and weirdos. And it's all good here. You feel me, folks? It's all good. We all respect each other's idiosyncrasies. Right? Did I go next level there? But hey, that's what it's all about. So join up. Did we just hit 50, 60? Well, there you go. The subscriber count just bumped up to 50, 60. Keep it going, folks. I love it when that odometer moves. I love it. I love it. Folks, what is your favorite Loverboy song? Because none of these are ringing a bell for me. I thought I knew this band. I don't. First pitch to Pete Alonso. That's called a strike, and that is far outside. 2-3 inches. Alonso happy to take it as strike one. Ugh, this ump better get it together. Fouled away, it's quickly 0-2. Get the B bag for this ump, folks.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
There you go, buddy. Wake up. Fastball is high to Alonso. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
A polar bear stirs.
Alonso's average right now at 251. He's 4 for 8 off a Kirby lifetime. 2 of the 4 hits have left the yard. That's not a big sample size, but a good one. He fouls this pitch away. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. And once again, folks, do mind that Alonso just struck out a sweeper low and away down in the dirt. Alonso's gone. 1 down in the top of the second. Yeah, I've got my YouTube studio light, that ring light that all us YouTubers seem to use. It's off. So that's why the natural sunlight maybe not helping with this shirt has got me looking rather beet red. Samuel Basayo takes a strike on the inside edge. Sammy with an RBI last night. That was it for offense. A first inning 2-out single that gave us a brief 1-0 lead before the Mariners even had a chance to hit. He fouls off the 0-1 to make it 0-2. Turn me loose. All right, that one I know. Turn me loose. I gotta do it my way. Okay. That's a banger. I'll give you that. 0-2 pitch. Sammy goes after one up and in, pops it up shallow center, and that ball's going to drop in. Julio Rodriguez, the first to it, goes down to the seat of his pants, slipping on that outfield grass. No further advancement. It's a 1-out single for Basayo, folks. Turn on that faucet. Almost Paradise? Okay. That ballad. I swear that I could see forever in your eyes. Paradise. It's pretty cheesy. Very 80s. Quintessential 80s, folks. Here is Leody Taveras. Swing and a miss. Good pitch from Kirby. Hit the upper outer corner of the zone. It's 0-1 to Leody.
Come on, let's dance.
Popped up. That one will get out of play. 0-2 on Taveras, folks. Cemetery Gates. That one I don't know by name. Is that also Loverboy or another band? Yeah, Almost Paradise. That's that like 80s song that like is playing on your car stereo as you're driving home from some party where some chick you wanted to ask out, you couldn't work up the nerve, and then you're driving home listening to a song like that, banging your fist on the dashboard going, why didn't I say something? Folks, am I reliving some trauma? Maybe. Not sure. Folks, Taveras with a count of no balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Popped up. Center field. Rodriguez barely moving, just small steps to his left to get the second out. Lazy fly ball to center field, 2 away with Basayo over at first base. Oh, I'm just a man, Shirley, just a man. Almost parrot, not Amish. Folks. Tyler O'Neill is up, and he looks at a breaking ball, a knuckle curve for a called strike. Ahoy there, O'Neill. You got some hits in you tonight?
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
First, second pitch to O'Neill. That's hit on the ground to third. Crawford will go the short way to second. They get the force on Basayo for out number 3. That'll do it here for the Orioles in the top of the second. They get one man on. They leave him stranded. No score going to the bottom of the second, folks. 38 special. That's another one that I'm going to need. Now, they didn't have as many hits as Loverboy, did they? Oh, speaking of Boston, by the way, folks, Thomas Fitzpatrick, if you're familiar with Fitzy, friend of the channel, friend of all of us, bird watchers here.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
Let's just all, if you don't mind, give Fitzy a nice shout out as he is recovering from a lung issue. He is back out of the hospital again and recovering. It's good to hear back from Fitzy. Not sure when he's going to be streaming. I think he said something like 4 to 6 weeks before he can do something like that. So he's probably going to be a little bit down and bored. So let's let Fitzy know that we're here for him. Fitzy, come in and say hello if you're here. Otherwise, when you do show up, I don't know. I'll have to wait till you show up so I can say hello, I guess. Folks, what's happening? Don't know. Don't know. Wow. I have nothing to talk about. Folks, you're going to have to throw me... This is late night. This is basically like a talk show, right? Which are now becoming obsolete, apparently. And like any good late night talk show, you got to have topics. As long as they're not politics, throw them at me. It's BW's impromptu Q&A session tonight. We are back underway in the bottom of the second. A curveball from Bradish misses low for ball 1 to Dominic Canzone. Check your Ko-Fi, says Bam. I sent you a donation. Okay, thank you. And thank you, Ms. Janet, for following up. Give me a sec on that, Bam. I'll take a look. The 1-0 pitch misses 2-0 to Canzone. And again, this guy's been red hot. Orioles need to be careful. Not a household name, Dominic Canzone, but right now he's hitting as good as anybody over the past few weeks. Bradish gets a strike in there, a heater right down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike. All right, I'm going to close the Loverboy tab and open up Ko-Fi, I guess. There we go. The 2-1. There's a strike. It's dropped by Rutschman, but no problem. 2-2 now. There it is, Bam. Thank you. I see it says chair fund, LOL. Thank you, Bam. And there's a strikeout of Canzone. Bradish looks like he's got it tonight, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
1 down. Bradish, it's early, but we're liking what we're seeing. 4 batters in. Here is Cole Young. Hitting .257, left-handed left-handed hitter. And here's a ground ball that Gunner's going to field on the second base side of the bag. And he will throw out Young. A 1-pitch out here. 2 down. Bradish is rolling. Folks, thank you, Bam. Let me send you a message here real quick like.
That's very sportsmanlike. You know, Bam, sending me that donation was very sportsmanlike.
I'm telling you right now in a personal message in the middle of the stream. Thank you, Bam. All right, next pitch is to Victor Robles. Up there with 2 down, nobody on, and it's ball 1 to him. Robles hitting .277. There's a slider going straight downward for ball 2. Bradish has got a lot of movement on those pitches, those non-fastball pitches. Lots of movement. Just got to know when to throw them for strikes and when to make a hitter chase. Right now he's behind 2-0. He needs to get a strike in there. And he doesn't. He misses up and in. 3-0 to Robles.
Like God intended. Sportsmanlike. Skill against skill alone.
And that is ball 4. Bradish misses with 4 straight. And the Mariners have a 2-out base runner. Victor Robles. He is a threat to run. Colt Emerson, the next hitter. Sylvester Stallone is this guy.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
A perfect first pitch curveball from Bradish to get ahead of Emerson. It's 0-1. That was 12-6. It started above the zone and ended at the very bottom edge of the zone. And another one that drops a little lower out of the zone, and he gets Emerson a chase. A perfect sequence of back-to-back curveballs. You establish the strike, you come back, you go a little lower out of the zone, you get the chase, and now you got him 0-2. And he hasn't seen anything but that curveball. You got him right where you want him, Bradish. A sinker outside. Laid off, 1 ball, 2 strikes. God, it's just, every time I look up a chat now, it's just music lyrics and band references. What have I turned this channel into? It's a monster of my own creation. I'm sorry. I love music. I love singing. I love it all. Keep it coming, folks. Keep it coming. Oh my God, everybody's got Kenny Rogers on the brain. Folks, go have a Kenny Rogers rotisserie chicken on my behalf. Here's the 1-2 to Emerson. And he went after a curveball in the dirt. He strikes out. This inning's over. Kyle Bradish.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I say when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Sit down. All right. Bradish looking good, folks. Yankees up 10-5. Thank you for that, Edward. Folks, chat is humming tonight. You guys are up. There's something different about tonight versus last night. You guys seem a little more energetic. What is it? You guys pop a bunch of 5-hour energies before the game tonight? Well, you're going to need it. We got a long way to go. Wow. 4 strikeouts for Bradish through 2. Is that normal? When he's going good, yeah, he can do that. He can do that. Just 22 pitches through the first 2 innings as well. Pitch count doing very good. Oh my God. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Oh no. I have created my own hell. BW's back rooms, where I'm just wandering through these large liminal spaces, hearing random lyrics from songs that I'm either just neutral about or might actually find slightly annoying. Oh, my own personal hell. Oh, it's fine. What's healthcare like over here? Like most places in the world that isn't the United States, Mac, affordable. Oh my God, did I just say that? Folks, Jackson Holiday's up. It's an 0-1 count, and the next pitch, check swing foul, quickly 0-2 on Holiday. Folks, don't get upset. You know, hey, when it comes to that sort of thing, you just got to say.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
I'll do the guys quickly just to forget this one.
1-2 the count on Holiday, and that ball 1 might have been a strike. It was very close to the corner of the zone there. This one misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Holiday, leading off the top of the third. It'll be Blaze and Ward to follow. Swing and a miss. Holiday goes down on strikes. Blaze. How you been, buddy?
I do believe I'm on fire.
You're not doing too bad. 297. So the Orioles hit him 9th. At least he's in the lineup. First pitch to Alexander, half a foot outside, ball 1. Blaze with a couple of home runs. What is that, 19 RBI on the season? 1-0 for 3 last night. 1-0 hit on the ground, through the hole on the right side. A big hole there. A base hit for Blaze. Going the other way. Not trying to take too much off a tough pitcher here, Kirby. Blaze does it again.
I do believe I'm on fire.
A 1-out single, and now the top of the order is up. Folks, Taylor Ward. Come on.
Taylor?
Kirby from the belt. And the first pitch is outside. A sweeper started outside, went way outside. 1-0. Ward fouled out to the first baseman to start the ball game. Let's see if he can straighten one out here. That pitch low and away, 2-0. Or take a walk, which Ward is on a franchise record-setting pace to do this season. 2-0. And a breaking ball, a sweeper, right in the middle of the plate for strike 1. Two-one coming, and a fouled ball right at the plate. 2-2 to Ward. Folks, I believe this is our first bugle of the night. Come on, Charm City chat. This offense needs our help. By the way, where is the hat? Where are you, buddy? Don't go far. Check, swing, foul. Ward didn't want to, but swung at what would have been ball 3. But he does make contact to keep the at-bat going. At 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out, no score. Top of the third. Kirby throws over to first, and Blaze is back in safely. Next pitch will be number 40 for Kirby. And next like will be number 80 for the channel. Folks, how's that for a segue? Folks, hit that like button, please. Let's get it up to 100. Ward hits it in the air. Center field, straight away. Julio Rodriguez barely has to move to make the catch. 2 down. That'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. Derek with a with a membership, gifted membership. And Bam, who sent out a Ko-Fi donation, has just now been giving a gifted membership. Folks, now that is serendipity or something. It's one of those fancy words. I like that. A first pitch strike called to Gunnar, and that looked outside to me. Gunnar didn't seem to mind the call. It's 0-1. 2 down, runner at first. And a check swing, no appeal. Now they appeal, very late. Gunnar did not go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gunnar got a gunner more. Help this offense out. 1-1. Gunnar hits it high in the air. Right field into the sunshine where the seats are. That ball is gone! Bye, birdie! Oh, I should have took a deeper breath to announce this shot to right. Gunnar with a 2-run home run to right field into the sunshine of the Pacific Northwest. 2-0 Baltimore, folks. Gunnar with a clutch home run swing. I don't believe it. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
It's a big ballpark here. That ball just got into that first row, but it's not a cheap shot by any means in this yard. 2-0 Orioles here in the top of the third. Adley Rutschman at the plate. He's got a count of a ball and a strike. Not opposite field. Matt straight away to right. Right center if you want to be a little more on the nosy. 2-1 now on Adley. And the pitch hit on the ground softly to second, charging it. And getting the out there is Cole Young. I got to start remembering these names. And that'll end the inning. Rutschman grounds out to second base, but a 2-run homer. That ball went only 370 feet out to right center. Got out of here. Blaze coming in to score on that swing by Gunnar Henderson. We go to the bottom of the third. Orioles 2, Mariners nothing. Folks, we got a lead. I think that means I'm supposed to do something. What did somebody say I had to do when we got a lead? I don't know. Remind me, and by the time I figure it out, we'll be back for another inning. But for now, I'll be right back. Thanks.
He met a strange form of
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina.
bacon strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
This being Baltimore and all.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
This being Baltimore and all.
This is great iced tea.
We're on a mission from God.
This is great iced tea.
Folks. All right. Sorry, my cat was walking on my soundboard. What happened there? Welcome back, folks. Again, apologies for my lack of studio light. I'm trying to remain at a body temperature below 105 degrees, and no light helps. First pitch of the inning is a strike to Connor Joe from Bradish. Bradish just clipping the top edge of the zone, gets ahead of Joe. Bradish now with a 2-run lead to work with has looked good through the first couple of innings. Swing and a miss here on a slider. Man, those breaking pitches are breaking harshly. We like it. How are you supposed to touch that pitch? It's 0-2 on Joe. By the way, Connor Joe, no relation to Cotton Eye Joe. Some folks get confused with that. 1-2 pitch. That breaks outside. 2-2. I like a last name first, first name last kind of a guy. 2-2 pitch. That one's line foul off to the right. Connor, Joe. Two balls, two strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Curveball, low and away. Count goes full. Yes, folks, I know. What color am I today? The color of grapefruit. 3-2 pitch, fouled straight back. That's right, folks. I'm hemorrhaging orange. That's how much I love my team. Folks, we got a full count on Connor Joe. Here is the payoff pitch. Top of the zone, called strike 3. Walk back and grab a seat, Connor Joe. Folks, Bradish is dealing. I mean, that was the heat, and that had some nice late movement there. 5 strikeouts now for Bradish. First trip through the order. Here's the number 9 batter, Miles Mastrobuoni. He fouls off the first pitch. Mastrobuoni hitting just 176. And, folks, if you've been a bird watcher this season, you know, even going into last season, it's hard to not point out how the Orioles have a trouble with that number 9 batter. Should be the easiest out. Well, he's ahead of Mastrobuoni after a foul ball, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the third. Just 32 pitches so far for Bradish. The 0-2. Ooh, called strike 3. Ring him up on a backdoor slider. It was nasty, folks. Oh, my.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, get out of the way. Kyle Bradish wants to show you something, folks. Let me show you something. I'm going to have to start calling him Fire Marshal Bill out there. 2 down for Crawford. Curveball drops in there for a strike. Tell you what. Bradish, I don't know what you got going on today, but keep doing it, man. 0-1 pitch. Whoa, look out. That one got away. Head high. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, we're ready. Give us a 1-1 pitch. That's a ball chopped over the mound. Gunnar charges it. He's halfway to first base before he finally throws, and he gets Crawford to end the inning. Folks, that's 3 innings of 9 in the books with Kyle Bradish looking fantastic. We go to the 4th inning. Orioles lead it 2-0. All right. I could get used to this. Let me show you something. Hey, folks, we are 9 likes away from 100. That is the lowest bar for every stream. We got to get to triple digits, folks. We got a break in the action. A perfect time to check or double check and hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. We can get to triple digits in moments. All right. Great. Might be time for a lucky. Folks, we get to 100 likes, I'm allowed to have a lucky. My fate, my happiness is in your hands. Folks, all right. Let me close this. Why is my Facebook open? Ugh. Folks, please hit that like button. We're so close to 100. Come on now. I want a lucky here. It's sitting here. We're 4 away. I got to be a man of my word. Ah, boy. 3. It's there. Almost there. Pete Alonso is going to lead off, folks. Polar bear.
A polar bear stirs.
1 more to go. Alonso, excuse me, looks at a first pitch sweeper that stays inside for ball 1. Next pitch stays up. 2-0 to Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Folks, we've gotten over 100 likes. Thank you so much for putting up with my nonsense.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
That 2-0 is over the plate but low for ball 3. Folks, Alonso leading off the inning with a 3-0 count. And that's a late call, and Alonso's not going to challenge what would have been ball 4. I mean, by an entire width of the baseball, that was outside or inside to Alonso. And now a foul ball makes it 3-2. Alonso should be on first base. Let's hope he can still get on, maybe with something better than 1 base. Swing and a miss. He strikes out. Man, that sucks. Oops, not for our team. What am I doing? Sorry about that, folks. Force of habit. Alonso denied. You got to challenge that 1 pitch, man. It would have given you ball 4. 1 away, here's Basayo. He goes after a low pitch, somehow gets a piece and fouls it away. Sammy with a base hit his first time. Average up into the 260s, 261.
Sammy.
Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. All right. Oh, yeah. We hit our goal. I can celebrate. Outside with a changeup from Kirby. 2-1 to Sammy. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 4th. There is a streak of sunshine going right across the batter's eye along that center field wall. And I'm wondering if that's making it a little harder for hitters right now. 3-1, breaks over the outside edge for a called strike 2. Nice pitch from Kirby. Full count. Here comes the payoff. Line hard. And into right field, a base hit. That one is rolling toward the track. Sammy's going to try for 2. The throw beats him by a mile. Sammy says challenge. He thinks there was a phantom tag. He did a bit of a stutter with his right foot leading in for that slide. But Sammy, you could tell, never should have been trying for 2. Any kind of decent throw was going to beat him. I'm not sure if the Orioles are going to bother challenging unless Sammy does have a point. Well, I mean, I'm not seeing much. Oh, we're moving on. No challenge. Sammy wanted it. We're not going to do it. And we're looking at a replay. Yeah, it looks like he's out. Tavares now 0-2 after a knuckle curve swing and miss. Kirby's 0-2 pitch inside. Oh, Sammy trying to be aggressive. Swing and a miss. That curveball with a really sharp dip. Tavares strikes out and the inning is over. Kirby's looked pretty good tonight as well. I mean, he gave up that home run to Gunnar. Well, maybe he's not been all that good. 4 innings, 4 hits. But, you know, I think the offense is doing okay right now. Does that sound convincing? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I'm just saying to myself, if Sammy could have snuck in there, you know, it was with 2 out, right? And then Tavares was up. So he's trying to get in a scoring position with 2 out. Otherwise, you're going to need a couple of things to happen and get him in all likelihood. It's not the worst decision ever, but it wasn't a good one, I guess. I don't know. Better to do that up 2-0 than down 2-0. That much I know. Anyway, folks. All right, so I'm supposed to get this Loverboy song out of the way. I can tell you right now, my voice is a little scratchy. I don't think I can pull it off to your liking, folks. Plus, I don't know what the song is. I forgot. And I don't know it that well to begin with. I need something light. Something by Tiny Tim? Tiptoe Through the Tulips, maybe? Yeah, Bradish pitch count doing really good. Pretty good. All right, we are ready for the bottom of the fourth inning, folks. First pitch is a curveball going straight down into the dirt to Cal Raleigh for ball one. Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez, and Dominic Canzone. This is the meat of this Mariner order up right now. Test for Bradish. The 1-0 hits the bottom of the zone. We don't get the call, and we don't challenge. That was a strike. And this ump, I'm sorry, folks, am I being a homer here? But have these missed pitches been mostly going against us? These missed calls by Blue. It's 2-0 to Raleigh. And this ball fouled off to the right. He got a 2-0 fastball up and in. And Raleigh fouls it away, actually ahead of that pitch. Might not want to give Raleigh another straight fastball there, Bradish. If he's out in front of it, stick to the stuff that moves. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the next pitch. That one is low. Had the plate, but low. 3-1. Nick Cage as Spider-Man. What, the assisted living years? Like, what kind of movie are we talking about? Swing and a miss on 3-1, and the count goes full. We might have to take a time machine for that, Michael. Three-two pitch. That one is blasted out to right field. Where is it? It's in the yard, folks. Tyler O'Neill comes down with it. He's playing deep. And he didn't have to move very far to make the catch. About 15 feet in front of the track. One away in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Julio Rodriguez. Bradish, first pitch, bottom of the zone, hits it with a strike. J-Rod struck out his first time. Curveball and an appeal on a check swing, no swing. That pitch was in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike on Rodriguez. Got some World Cup fans in the crowd here I'm looking at. I'm not watching the Masson broadcast, I don't think. I got the Mariners broadcast. Rodriguez hits one out to right field and deep. It's over the head of O'Neill. It bounces off the base of the wall. O'Neill does play the carom pretty well. Gets the ball back in there. It's a double all the way for Julio Rodriguez. First extra base hit of the night off of Bradish. Second hit off of Bradish, period. Rodriguez going opposite field. He is on second with 1 out. Here comes Dominic Canzone. First pitch, hit on the ground, and up the middle, a base hit. Coming around to score is Rodriguez, and the Mariners are on the board. Canzone continues to be red hot. A single up the middle with 1 out makes it 2-1 Baltimore. And Bradish has been gotten to. That pitch at the very top of the zone at 96, not a bad pitch, but Canzone's just in a good way right now. Didn't try to do too much with it, took it right back up the middle. And it's a one-run ball game. One out, runner at first for Cole Young. Whoa, Rising Rhino spamming the chat. Look at this. BW Fix. Oh, is that where we left off from last night? Yeah, folks, I am sorry about how things ended last night. Out of my hands. Bad timing. Especially when one laptop was still accessing the internet just fine. I can't even explain what happened last night. One computer loses internet, one doesn't. I need both. Either I can stream, but then the other laptop, the game isn't on, or the game's on, but the stream is stuck, which is what happened last night. 2-0 pitch is fouled at the plate. It's 2-1. Rising Rhino. Buddy, when are you why don't you do a little plug, man? What are you when are you streaming next? What do you got on the docket? 2-1 to Cole Young, the pitch. Popped up. Shallow center. Tavares is there. He's got it. 2 away. With a runner still at first base. Folks, we got about 170-something people here right now. Do me a favor, hit that like button, please. Thumbs up, bottom of your screen. As we try to push toward maybe 150. Victor Robles is the batter. 2 down, runner at first. Janet, I'm not going to pull a kingpin and help out the house lady, okay? I've seen kingpin. I ain't doing it. I got to have a little bit of dignity. Just a shred. Victor Robles pops it foul behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks, the Orioles have a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down. The Mariners have a runner at first base. Robles with a 1-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider. The house lady does not love me. I know that. Much is true. Believe me, she don't like me at all. 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul. Robles getting a little piece to stay alive. Now, I have an allegiance or an alliance. Is that the word I'm looking for? With the owner of the building I live in. So the owner and I, we're good friends, but the house lady, oh, she don't like me. There's a breaking ball outside. The count is 2-2. Bradish's pitch count has taken a bit of a hit in this inning. It's up to 55. But if he can get Robles here, it's still decent shape. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. See you later. A strikeout for Bradish.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, the Mariners get 1. The Orioles still have a lead, though. We go to the 5th, 2-1 Baltimore. Bradish up to 7 strikeouts. But he does give up that run. He was just starting to inch closer to getting that ERA under 4, but that run pushes it back up to 4.19 at the moment. Yes, it does. Folks, out-of-town scores. In the top of the 9th, wow, there are only 2 games that are currently on right now. That's it. Let me refresh this. Apparently that is the case. In the top of the 9th, the Cubs have an 8-6 lead. Well, that just went final. Rockies just lost to the Cubs. Cubs win 8-6. So there is only one other game on right now, and that is the Pirates with a 5-0 lead over the Athletics in the top of the fourth. Finals from earlier today. The Mets all over the Reds. 9-1. The Royals put 6 up on the Nationals. 6-2 Kansas City. Marlins beat up on the Phillies 12-4. Houston doubled up the Tigers 4-2. Padres 6, Cardinals 1. The Dodgers nipped the Rays 5-4. Arizona handled the Angels easily 8-1. Toronto shut out the Red Sox 3-0. Yankees doubled up the White Sox 10-5. Giants over the Braves 7-5, and the Brewers, they beat the Guardians 9-4, folks. Those are all the scores from today. Everybody got that? One other game on right now, the Pirates. By the way, that game just now became a 7-0 Pittsburgh lead. They're all over the A's. We're back underway in Seattle, and Tyler O'Neill is at the plate looking at ball one. George Kirby into his 5th inning of work. Next pitch is low, 2-0. Kirby's into his delivery, and on a 2-0 pitch, O'Neill fouls it away. Two-one count. This pitch, breaking ball fouled behind the plate. 2-2 on O'Neill, folks. One more time. And the 2-2 is a sweeper that hits the outside corner for strike 3. Don't say charge now. It's over. O'Neill struck out. One away. Jackson Holiday. All right, let's do it earlier. Let's do it now. Let's help Holiday before he sees a pitch. Come on, Jackson. You need a hit, buddy. Get that average up. First pitch to Holiday. That one's hit out to right center field. That ball is deep. That ball will be caught on the warning track by Julio Rodriguez. Holiday gave it a ride. Might have been a double or more in a different ballpark. It is out number 2 here. Base is empty, 2 down for Blaze Alexander. Got a base hit his first time up. I do believe he's on fire, folks. And he takes up and in for ball 1. Blaze's average back to over 300 at 301 with that base hit in the second. Or was that the third? Third inning base hit. Fouled back. 1-1 the count on Blaze.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Gilbert last night, Derek. Logan Gilbert last night. One pitch. In on the hands and fouled away. 1-2 to Blaze. Kirby's up to 72 pitches in the 5th. Folks, we got a 1-2 count on Blaze Alexander. The pitch is high, 2-2. Top of the order is next. 2-2 pitches upstairs, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Kirby will throw his 75th pitch next. That puts him right on, what is that, 17 per inning? This ball's inside-out swing. It's going to dunk in there for a base hit into right field. Blaze Alexander, 2 hits, singles to the opposite field. Neither of them hit very hard. This second one definitely sawed him off. Didn't matter. Blaze just making something out of whatever he's given. I wish some other guys in our lineup would take his approach. He's on with a 2-out single. And here's Taylor Ward. Come on, buddy.
Taylor?
Cal Raleigh's going to come out and have a chat with Kirby. This wouldn't be a bad spot for Blaze to think about running and getting himself in a scoring position, but Orioles base running this season, it's not automatic, not by a long shot. It's a risk. But, yeah, wouldn't mind it. Of course, Ward might get his customary walk and just push Blaze to second. For Gunner on deck, I don't know. Maybe don't run. Let's find out what we do. Here comes the first. Nope, we're going to throw to first. And, whoa, Blaze, off balance, nearly had his foot off the bag. Mastroboni is looking toward the Mariner dugout, wondering if there was a moment where Blaze broke contact and was technically out. Mariners are not going to challenge. That would have been cheap as hell anyway. Blaze just kind of lost his balance there briefly. All is well, though. Here comes the first pitch to Taylor Ward. That one's lined into left center field, a base hit. Blaze will have to stop at second with the ball hit on the left side there. Left fielder getting it back in quick. But we've got ourselves a 2-out Raleigh cooking here, folks. First and second, 2 down for Gunner.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Gunner, 2-run homer in the ball game, and another RBI spot. First and second, 2 down. And the pitch is hit on the right side, right to Mastroboni at first. He'll underhand flip to Kirby, covering the bag, and the inning is over. Gunner can't fault him. He's the reason we have a lead with that 2-run homer earlier, but comes up empty here, and 2 men are left on. This game is halfway over, folks. Bottom of the 5th coming up, Orioles 2. And the Mariners won. Oh, my God. My voice is giving out, folks. I need to go pop a lozenge. I'll be back. Let's hope my health hangs in there, folks. Hang in there, folks. All right.
He met a strange friend in the...
Oh, wow. Here he comes. Let me show you what I mean now. By the first thing you do is get right up in their face, you point the finger. Then if you can't get close enough, you turn the hand around and kick some dirt. And then if he's missed a strike, you get over here and you put dirt all over the thing. You throw the hat down, you pick it up, you throw it, and then you're so bad, you throw him out of the game. You're out of here. That's the way a major league manager should. I learned something, buddy boy.
Folks. All right. Loverboy hits. Loverboy, huh? I don't get it. People were naming songs, and I recognize him, but I bring up Google. I Google Loverboy hits. I never heard of any of these. I don't know my Loverboy. Bottom of the fifth inning, Bradish goes back to work in a curveball for strike one to Colt Emerson. It's the bottom of the Mariner order due up. The 0-1. Another curveball. Emerson fouls it at the plate. It's 0-2. Turn me loose. Turn me loose. Turn me loose. I've got to do it my way. Oh, no way at all. Why don't you turn me loose? All right, that's all you get. That's all I've got. 0-2 the count. Check swing on another breaking ball, and Emerson went around. See you later, buddy.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, Bradish right back at it. Here's Connor Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Connor Joe? Swing and a miss on a slider. It's 0-1. Bradish has got swing and miss stuff tonight. "60 pitches so far. Here's number 61. That curveball stays up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Have I considered getting a face tattoo in order to help the channel grow? I didn't realize that was the key to success. Here is a ball mishandled in the outfield by Taveras. It's going to roll behind him, and Connor Joe is trying for 3. Here comes the relay, and it is in there. He's out. Oh, Joe got greedy. Taveras had made a boo-boo in the outfield on a base hit in front of him. It hit off his glove and rolled behind him. Joe booking it around the bases, trying for 3, and the relay gets to blaze the tag on the backside. Oh, you're out, sir. They better not challenge this. Seattle might be challenging right now, for all I know, because all I'm looking at are replays. Nope, no challenge. We move on. Connor Joe runs a double into an out. Actually, it would have been a single and an error, and it will be a single and an error. It should be. Even though the play ends with no harm, no foul against us, that should be an error on Taveras. But none is listed. How's that work? Just because it ended with an out doesn't mean it's still not an error. Mastroboni, 0-1 pitch, bounces in there, a curveball. 1-1 the count on Mastroboni. Folks, I know my baseball. That is still an error. Not that I want Taveras to get it. There is a challenge on a pitch that's called a ball by Rutschman. He thinks it's a strike. If it is, it's on the inside low corner of the zone, and that is a strike, folks. Rutschman 2 for 2 and asking for a ball and strike challenge so far tonight. If only Alonso had used it a couple of times while hitting. But at least we've gotten some calls overturned our way when we're pitching. Mastroboni with a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. The pitch is in there, called strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Bradish nails the bottom of the zone. Called strike 3, inning over. 5 innings in the books for Bradish. 1 run, 9 strikeouts. We go to the 6th. The Orioles lead it 2-1. Folks, if I might appeal to your good nature right now, we have a break, and I would love to get some folks to hit that like button, get it up to 150 if we can. We got the number of people here to do it. 180 something right now. I'll cut you a deal, folks. 3 hours, give or take, of live coverage of Orioles baseball for 2 seconds of tapping a thumbs up button. That's the trade. What do you say? The best deal in town. Oh, we've got a fan of the Mariners here. Yeah. Eric, wherever you are, buddy, enjoy. We need to win tonight more than you, so don't mind if we do. All right? Come on. Let's set up a rubber game. Folks. All right. Top of the 6th. Top of the 6th, and we got the top of the order, I believe, don't we? No, we got the heart of the order. 3, 4, and 5 hitters are due up. It is Adley Rutschman, and first pitch to him is a strike. Rutschman is 0 for 2. It'll be Alonso and Basayo after that. Rutschman with a fly ball to left center. Rodriguez moving, and a little bunny hop in the alleyway. Takes a hit away from Adley. Adley going opposite field, driving it into the alleyway near the warning track. And a little hop by Rodriguez. Oh, that is Rodriguez, right? Okay. 1 out in the top of the 6th. Alonso takes low for ball 1. Pete has struck out both times tonight, and one of them, he passed up a chance to get what would have been a ball 4 walk overturned, and then eventually struck out. He's got a count of 1-1. There is activity in the Mariner bullpen. A couple of righties are up. Here's a little roller up the third baseline. It's going to be a tough play for the pitcher. Throw is not handled at first. On a low throw in the dirt, Alonso is going to reach on an infield hit. How about that? Polar bear running 1 out.
A polar bear stirs.
Alonso is aboard with a 1 out single. And here comes Sammy B.
Sammy.
Raleigh is going to jog out to the mound. The Mariners are going to talk about it. Take your time, folks.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
You better talk about it. Sammy B is up. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Sammy, you better talk about it. You better talk about it. Sammy B. Hey, Charm City Chat, the CCC. You down with Sammy B? Let's go. All right, we're ready. Runner at first, 1 out. Kirby delivers, and Sammy first pitch swinging left center field. That ball is going to be caught by the left fielder, Joe. He drops the ball after the catch on the transfer. It'll just be a fly ball. Out number 2 to left field. I don't think Connor Joe is supposed to be catching that ball with Julio Rodriguez, the center fielder, also there. But it doesn't cost the Mariners. 2 down. Here is Leody Taveras. First pitch outside.
Come on, let's dance.
Leody is 0 for 2. He's come up with some big 2-out hits this season. Here's a check on Alonso. He's back at first. Gonna have to find a gap or something to get Alonso to get all the way around. 1-0 pitch. A sweeper on the back door for strike 1. 1-1 to Taveras. "86 pitches for Kirby now. Number 87 coming up, and it is taken for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is in the dirt. 2-2 and 1 bugle for you. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Taveras is waiting. Kirby's pitch is high. Full count. Come on. Come on now. This is war, Peacock. The payoff pitch. Alonso off on 3-2 and a foul ball. We'll do it again. Kirby about to hit 90 on that pitch count. Not sure if this will be his final inning or not. Here is the 3-2 again. And a line drive, base hit in the right center field. Oh, he sliced the gap perfectly. It will roll and die at the wall. Alonso scores standing. Taveras is in with a triple. It's 3-1 Orioles. Fantastic. Oh, Taveras hit it perfectly. Taveras got game, folks. I said it at the start of his at-bat. He's had a few big 2-out hits this season. Not many guys in our lineup do. What a hero. A 2-out triple, 3-1 Baltimore. Tyler O'Neill pops it up on a 1-0 pitch to center field. Waiting on it is Rodriguez. He's got it about 15 feet in front of the track to end the inning. But the Orioles, in another low-scoring game, get a crucial run on a big 2-out, 3-bagger from Leody Taveras at the end of 5.5. It's the Orioles 3, the Mariners 1. Folks, hey, there's a super sticker from Key West. Thank you, Key West.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Folks, I'm going to step away for a sec. Be back. Go grab a snack. Do what you got to do.
Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Learn the song on break. Wait, what song, Derek? All right, Derek, what's the song again? I'm sorry. I know you said already. Let's nip this in the bud. Derek needs a song. I'm telling you it's going to be awful. But what's the song again? Just so I'm sure. I thought I did Turn Me Loose. I thought that was enough. I did the chorus, right? What do you need, buddy? How can I please Derek? Wait, let me rephrase that. What can I do, buddy? Folks, it's the bottom of the sixth. Bradish goes back to work, and a line drive off Bradish's glove, picked up and barehanded by Blaze. He will get the out. Wow. Crawford. Bradish points over to Blaze, saying, thanks for bailing me out. J.P. Crawford initially just kind of staring at where he hit the ball. He would have busted ass out of the box. He might have had a chance. But that'll be a 1-5-3 putout. And here's Cal Raleigh. Curveball, low and away for ball one to Raleigh. Raleigh 1 for 2 with a single back in the first. Curveball in the dirt, 2-0. When we win, but what's the song, Derek? Uh, 2-0 to Raleigh, folks. There's a strike. A sinker from Bradish, who just now hit 70 pitches with one out here in the sixth. Cruising. Come on, Bradish. That ball's hit out in the air to right. High and deep. O'Neill at the wall. He leaps. Did he get it? Did he get that? He did! Tyler O'Neill robs Cal Raleigh of a home run. He scaled the wall. He waited, he timed it, and he took it away. Oh my, Tyler O'Neill robs a home run ball. Are you kidding me? Folks, it's the greatest moment in his career as a Baltimore Oriole. Tyler O'Neill, take a bow. 2 down, nobody on for Julio Rodriguez. Bradish is going to carve his way through the tough part of the order one more time. Bring him out for the 7th and take care of business with the back end of this lineup. Let's go. 1-1 now after a swing and a miss on a slider. 3-1 Baltimore, bottom of the 6th. I don't know why I'm leaning my arm on this over here, but I don't know. I can't move right now. This pitch bounces in, a curveball. 2-1 the count. Folks, we got about 200 people here right now, and apparently we just got the odometer to roll over to 5070. Welcome in new subscribers. 2-1 the count on Rodriguez, and the pitch is up and in. 50-70. Trying to get it up to 5,100. Oh, loving every minute of it. Right. Okay. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That would have been ball 4. A slider that broke way outside. But he got the chase. 2 down, nobody on. Full count to Julio Rodriguez. Derek, I'm probably going to have to do that for you for the afternoon game tomorrow, man. Honestly, that pitch, he went around. It's a strikeout, a tag applied to end the inning. 6 innings of 1-run ball from Kyle Bradish.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I don't want to half-ass it, Derek. I want to, actually listen to the song. Sorry, I got a pill under my tongue. I've got a sublingual pill under my tongue that I had to take, doctor's orders. So it's kind of making me talk like, I'm kind of talking like Clarice from Silence of the Lambs. Dr. Lecter? Maybe you could tell me something, Dr. Lecter. Sorry, folks, I got something. Suffering succotash. I just need to wait for it to melt. A little bit like Walter Matthau. Walter Matthau mixed with Clarice. Nah. Just had to take a little pill here. Folks. How we doing? Over 200 people. We're 15 away from 150 likes. Be really nice to get there. Sorry again about the... Yeah. Derek, I'm going to take care of you tomorrow. I'm giving you incentive to come back for tomorrow's game. All right, now that is a quote. Oh, is that Matthau? Let me guess. Is that Bad News Bears? Hey, Gustafson, your cat crapped on my steps again. Here's the deal. If you want to do a Walter Matthau impression, you got to do better than this. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this... I'm starting to find it. Wait a minute. If I take it down to here. All right, now look. I'm going to have to work on that too. I'm turning into Sean Connery. Your best. Losers always whine about their best. Winners get to go home and do something naughty with the prom queen. Hey, folks, we're back underway. Top of the 7th. Jackson Holiday's up. You're the man now, dog. Oh, God. How cringe. How cringe with those 90s Connery joints. You're the man now, dog. Yes, you are. Your best. Losers always whine about their best. Folks, we're back underway. Jackson Holiday is leading off, and he's got a 3-0 count. 3-0. When I had shingles, I was farting razor blades. Oh, wait, that's a Walter Matthau line done with a Sean Connery I'm all mixed up, folks. I'm sorry. I'm turning people away now. It's 3-1 on Holiday. I'm working it out, folks. I'm workshopping this right now with you. Some impressions are workshopped live on air. That is ball 4 to Jackson Holiday, folks. We got a leadoff walk.
I'm walking here.
Blaze Alexander. He's already got a 2-hit night cooking out of that number 9 spot.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Let's go. First pitch to Blaze is up and away, ball 1. New pitcher, by the way, is on for the Mariners. Late in telling you. Fellow by the name of Alex Hoppy, a right-hander. We saw him in Baltimore. Here's a bunt attempt by Blaze. It goes foul. Count will be a ball and a strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Roach, I feel like I'm an alien with this lighting I got. Folks, once again, if you're only joining us in the last hour or so, don't worry. My body is not as radioactive looking as it might appear on your screen right now. 1-1 pitch fouled away. Just want to save my face from a harsh studio light that's normally on. But with these West Coast late starts, I'm relying on the natural light to be here. Hope you guys don't mind. I know production value is very important in this YouTube game. Got to have that production value. Folks, 1-2 the count to Blaze. Holiday over at first. He's dancing. Pitch is low, 2-2. We still have a Mariner fan or two here. Again, I'm jealous that you guys get a sponsor on your jersey like Nintendo. And we're stuck with just some stupid insurance company. Here's a slider in the dirt. The count goes full on Blaze. Folks, do you send Holiday here on 3-2? Nobody out? Get him in motion. See, Blaze has been making good contact lately. 3-2 pitch. I don't know if Holiday ran or not, but Blaze fouls it off. I drank some questionable Thailand orange Kool-Aid. Now, first of all, any Kool-Aid, I don't care what flavor, and I definitely don't care what country I'm in at the time, is questionable. Base hit up the middle for Blaze. Holiday's rounding second and will go to third without a throw. The Orioles, bottom of the order. Get runners at first and third, nobody out. Blaze is 3 for 3, hitting ninth. You know, maybe Gunnar and Blaze should just flip-flop in this lineup right now. I say that after Gunnar gave us a 2-run bomb tonight, but I mean, come on. Blaze, what do you got to do? What does he have to do to get a little respect? Move up this lineup a spot or two. First and third, nobody out for Taylor Ward. And he's swinging away. It's a ground ball. And breaking late to home is Holiday. He did the right thing. It's a double play ball. There will be no RBI, but Holiday comes in to score. Crawford fields this grounder at third. He gave a look to the runner. And when Holiday froze, that's when the double play started at second base. Holiday then takes off. The Orioles get a run here to make it 4-1, though it is a double play that clears the bases here. 2 down for Gunnar. And it's a called strike right down the middle. 4-1 Baltimore, folks. We'll take it. We have to. Let's hope this lead will stand up. This ball bounces and goes all the way to the backstop. 1-1 to Gunnar. Yeah, I can't hit the. I mean, I'll give you one cha-ching for that run. If it's a double play run, one cha-ching. Swing and a miss by Gunnar. 1-2 the count. Need to get it up to 6 KPK, I hope. We can hold a 3-run lead at this stage. We've got Ryan Helsley back. And that creates a domino effect. Every other high-end reliever in our roster gets to take one step back. So the bridge to the ninth inning should be a little bit stronger for us. There's a called strike 3. Gunnar gets one knee high, and he's out looking to end the inning. Folks, the Orioles add a run on a double play ball. We'll take it. That's runs in each of the last 2 innings for us. We've built a 4-1 lead going into the bottom of the 7th here in Seattle. Folks, guess what? 7th inning stretch time. We're not at home, but we have traditions. It's West Coast time. Time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, give me some cake. I need it for sustenance. I need more cakes in this chat. There we go.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
I need to get me a banjo. Banjos are not easy to find out here.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Need me a banjo. Hey, folks, we're 8 likes. Make it 7. 7 likes away from 150. I'll make you a deal. We get to 150, I'll stop talking about it. I'll let it go. But let's get to 150 on that like count. We're very close. All right, back underway. Bottom of the 7th in Seattle. Kyle Bradish has pitched a gem so far. And he will continue on 70. How many pitches? He's got, hopefully, plenty in the tank here to go after the bottom half of the order. Well, starting with the number 4 hitter, bottom 2/3 of the order. It'll be Dominic Canzone up here, and that extra run feels pretty good right now with the hot-hitting Canzone at the plate, leading off, nobody on. Only so much damage he can do. Here we go. First pitch from Bradish is a breaking ball hit out to left and pretty deep in the corner. That ball is foul. Canzone is seeing everything right now. He went after a pitch up above the zone, a breaking ball, took it to the opposite field, and had enough pop that if it stayed fair, it would have been a home run. That's a loud first strike. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a foul tip or a miss. Ball dropping at the feet of Rutschman. Either way, it's 0-2. Bradish is cruising. Bradish is dealing. Bradish is shoving. Come on. Pitch number 80 of the night is up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. KPK doesn't really do breakfast. What the hell is wrong with you? It's the greatest meal of the day. This one bounces at the plate. Curveball missing by Bradish. 2-2. Just having a little fun there, buddy. Derek, what's wrong with you? Folks, you're not starting your days off right. 2-2. See me, I'm a lunch skipper. I have me a breakfast. I have me a din-din. But I got to have my breakfast, man. I need that fuel. 3-2 to Canzone, the pitch. That is fouled at the plate. Got a piece of Adley. Ump is going to help out and give Rutschman an extra second of get ready after taking a foul ball. 3-2 on can zone. Bradish, 83 pitches right now. Breakfast for dinner. Yeah, how about breakfast like 2 a.m. after going to see a show and having a few drinks? You hit up the local Denny's, Waffle House, what have you. That is ball 4. Bradish thought he got the outside edge. Not enough to challenge, but that is a walk on a 3-2 pitch. Bradish could not hit the spot. And now we got to just try to limit the Mariners to that one base runner. One more, and they can get the tying run up. Here is Cole Young. Pops up the first pitch. Fantastic. Who wants it? Alonso taking charge. He's got it. Not far from the mound. First out of the inning. Lovely. All right, Bradish. You got this, buddy. You're going to have a 7-inning, 1-run day. It's going to be fantastic. Folks, cereal is not breakfast. That was my Achilles heel as a kid. I ate too much of that awful cereal. Here's a pop-up. Just behind the infield. Gunner's going to take it in shallow center for out number 2. And that's a quick second out for Bradish. One more out to finish 7. Now B-Dub is talking. Biscuits and gravy. Hells yeah. That's a breakfast. Colt Emerson has struck out both times so far tonight against Bradish. 2 down, runner at first, and the pitch is a breaking ball that dips below the zone for ball 1. That's a little heavy for me for breakfast, George, but I respect it. I can't imagine doing that every morning. That might be like a late Sunday morning breakfast for me. Country fried steak. Country fried. Folks, I've been country fried. 2 down, runner at first, 1-1 the count on Emerson. Bradish. Pitch number 90 of the night, or is this 89? My vision is starting to go away. Ground ball up the first base line. Fair ball. Alonso fields it with his foot already on the base. And there's your third out. I mean, third out given to us on a platter, folks. Alonso doesn't have to move. The inning is over. 7 innings of 1-run ball from Kyle Bradish. Fantastic night. We think it's over. He's not up to 90 pitches yet. That was pitch 89 to end the inning. You gotta trust your bullpen enough, though. You only need 2 arms. You need Helsley and one other guy to get this thing in the books. Helsley needs to make his return. So who do you want in the 8th, folks? Rico Suave, or has he been worrying you a bit lately? Haven't seen much of Cano in a couple of days, I feel like. Cano's been steady. I might argue steadier than Rico has been lately. We'll see. I would hope with a 3-run lead that either would do. So we have a B more dubs and a B dub 410. We got B dubs all over the place. And I'm BW, folks. We got to fight for our namesakes. Hey, we're over 150 likes. Thanks, folks. I promised I would stop bringing up the like count if we got to over 150. We've done it. Just saying thanks. And appreciate it.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Final game of this series is a late afternoon start, folks. Hope you'll be here. Let me give you a little promo. The stream will start at 3:50 p.m., 10 minutes before 4 o'clock. We'll be on the air 20 minutes before first pitch, which is 10 minutes after 4. Hope you'll join us. It'll be Shane Baz against what is currently unannounced. Brian Wu was originally slated to start tomorrow afternoon's game. Rutschman 1-0 pitch is a called strike, 1-1 to Adley, who's 0 for 3. So this is brand new news to me that I'm relaying to you folks. Brian Wu scratched from tomorrow's start, apparently, without a replacement named. Shane Baz against unannounced. I'll be happy to avoid Brian Wu. He's a good pitcher. 2-1 to Adley. Fouls it off. It's 2-2.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
What happened to Wu? Mad about Wu. Mad about Wu. All right, I better stop. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Well, do it again. I've been waiting for a girl like Wu. Oh, you can have so much fun with that name. 2-2 pitch. That's chopped to second base. A off-balance throw. Rutschman not running very hard down the line there. That is out number 1. Adley, buddy, not a good look. I expect better from you there. That was not a routine ball. Second baseman having to charge it and throw off balance. He had plenty of time. He could have just straightened up and thrown him out. Adley's not running. There's 1 out for Alonso. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Pete, the polar bear.
A polar bear stirs.
By the way, Davila is the new pitcher on for the Mariners. I apologize. He got the first out. He came on to start the inning. First name, what? Nick Davila. 2-0 count on Alonso. Pitch. That one's pulled. And what a stop at third by Crawford. He gets to his feet. And he throws out Alonso. Folks, put a star next to that play for the opposing team. J.P. Crawford just starting his career now at third base after playing shortstop. Just made a Gold Glove caliber play with a nice stop to his left. And a good throw to get him. 2 down. Here is Basayo. First pitch swinging. Popped up to left. And Connor Joe moves a little to his right to make the catch. The inning is over. That went by quickly. Folks, we are going to the bottom of the 8th. Orioles with 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. And that error is probably the one that should have been on Taveras that they took a while to finally assign to him. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for Baltimore. The Mariners, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. Let's see who the Orioles are going to have on the mound with the bottom of the 8th coming up. What the hell? Just want to double check that Taveras is the one with that error. And it is. That's the 3rd error made by Taveras on the season. Seattle will be bringing up the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. So if we can get them in order here, Helsley will be facing the toughest part of the lineup in the 9th, but with at least a 3-run lead. Maybe they'll warm up somebody else if it's more than a 3-run lead, if it's not a save situation. Maybe get up another guy. I don't know, Tyler Wells, Cano, whatever. Folks, late night baseball. It is 19 minutes till midnight on the East Coast. If this game can hang on, it was a pretty quick one last night. Don't think we made it to midnight. Might get to midnight tonight. Then you East Coasters will be caught up to me. I'm chilling here on a Wednesday morning. I'm sorry. Is it Thursday? On a Thursday morning. Holy cow, is it Thursday already? Wait a minute. I'm freaking myself out. All right, so Monday was an off day. That's Thursday morning over here. Folks, I'm living in a time warp. Connor Joe at the plate, and Kyle Bradish is still out there with a 1-1 count. Folks, this is quite the decision. They're basically saying, buddy, go until the tank is empty. We want every last drop of Kyle Bradish. That's what Albanez is saying here. 2-1 the count on Joe. I'm sure somebody's up and ready to come in if necessary. And it is the 8 and 9 batters to start the inning. Ooh, look at that backdoor sinker. Joe's going to challenge it, and he's going to lose. Kyle Bradish. That pitch was outside, but the sinker tailed back over the corner, and Bradish nails it. Seattle loses the challenge. The count is 2-2 on Joe. Folks, Bradish pitching like an ace tonight. We're in the 8th inning. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Charm City chat got pretty quiet here suddenly. Getting a little too late for people. 2-2. Lays off that one low and away, and the count goes full. Pitch number 97 of the night is a called strike 3. Joe does not challenge, does not want to spend both and lose both in one at bat. It was borderline. I think if he hadn't used up the first one, he would have used it there. But that is strike three for us, folks. That's all we care about.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Miles Mastroboni. Line drive and a base hit into right center field. On the first pitch he sees, number 9 hitter with a line drive single, and I think that's enough for me. I'd say thank you, Mr. Bradish. We need to get 5 outs with our bullpen with a 3-run lead. We should be able to do it. And yet, here's Bradish going after the top of the order. J.P. Crawford. Okay. Pitch number 98 is a swing and a miss on a curveball. Bradish, in all fairness, looks like he's not out of energy at all. His body language looks like he's ready to keep on pitching. There's a sinker right in the middle of the plate. Swung on and missed. It is 0-2. "100th pitch coming up on an 0-2 to Crawford. Rutschman setting up inside with the target. The pitch inside hits the edge. Called strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, folks, let him finish the inning. Come on. Oh, Alvarez is coming out. Damn it, we can't get on the same page, Albie. Now I want him to finish the inning. Albie's coming out to get Bradish. Cal Raleigh's due up. Kyle Bradish with an absolute fantastic performance tonight. 7 2/3 innings. 5 hits, 2 walks, 1 run, 12 strikeouts. The ERA is at exactly 4. 4 on the nose. 1 more out, and he's in the 3s. Kyle Bradish, welcome to 2026, buddy. Folks, that deserves a little music. What's this about a birthday? Phantom's mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Phantom's mom. All right. Folks, we got enough people to wear on a given night. It's probably somebody's birthday. Feel free to shout it out. Why not? We only get so many trips around that hot-ass sun. Folks. Oh, you're away for an hour. 50-70. Oh, wait, weren't we there already? I think we were already there, Derek. I think so. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Is this a new rollover or? Either way, thanks to the new subscribers tonight. We got over 200 people here still, late in the ball game. Midnight hour approaching on the East Coast. Kyle Bradish is out of the ball game after a stellar performance. It is Yenier Cano that'll get the call here. I did say Cano, you know. Here we go with Yenier Cano. He inherits a runner at first with 2 out. Cal Raleigh is the batter. Switch hitter batting left-handed. Here we go. First pitch swung on and missed on a ball that bounced in there. A splitter that went about 59 feet. 0-1 on Raleigh. Yeah, I definitely acknowledged from about an hour ago. But thank you. Swing and a miss. Another splitter. This one was over the plate and not in the dirt, but low and missed. It's 0-2 on Cal Raleigh. Come on. 3rd out. 1 strike away. Splitter again from Cano. This time Raleigh lays off. Derek is drunk. Folks, no one take advantage of Derek. 1-2 is outside, 2-2. 10 minutes until the midnight hour. That's when the day begins over here. Folks, the 2-2 bounces in there. Snap throw to first. Runner back safe. Full count, and the runner over there will take off. with 2 down, the bases, or 2 down and a full count. I'm sorry. Was that redundant? I just had a brain. I had a burtation. 3-2 pitch outside, ball 4. Cano had a pitch that started on the outer edge there, but broke outside, and Raleigh, not having it, walks to set up a matchup with Rob Refsnyder? What? Where's Julio Rodriguez? Why is Julio Rodriguez not at the plate? Why is Rob Refsnyder? I am definitely not complaining, but something must have happened to Julio Rodriguez. Refsnyder, who's hitting 144 at the plate instead of Julio Rodriguez, and I don't know why. The 0-1 pitch. That's a strike. Throw down to first. It's off the runner, who will not advance. Alonso gets up and chases the ball down in the outfield grass. The runner at second moves up to third, however, on that play. And I guess you have to give an error there for that base runner to move up. Second error of the inning for Baltimore. That one will be on Rutschman, I guess, for the throw down there. 0-2 on Refsnyder. That's what we need to worry about. One more strike to get out of this inning. First and third for the Mariners. The pitch popped up. Gunnar is signaling he wants it, and he's got it. The inning is over. The Mariners get the tying run of the plate, but they fail to score. Cano gets the final out, and Bradish's day officially done. And oh, what a fine day it is, folks. We are going to the 9th inning. The Orioles lead it 4-1.
Close the door. Close the door. Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get late.
We're on a mission from God.
Shut up. Jeez. It's not working, dude. I never did. Folks, the Orioles will have due up Taveras, O'Neill, and Holiday. And there's going to be a new pitcher on for Seattle. Michael Rucker is one bad... Shut your mouth. Michael Rucker. Michael Rucker. Man, Michael Rucker. Michael Rucker has appeared in just 2 games, 2 innings. He's given up 1 hit. It was a home run. Who is this guy? And what does he do? Michael Rucker. I'm tired of all these Michael Rucker snakes on this Michael Rucker plane. Here's Leody Taveras to lead off, folks.
Come on, let's dance.
Yeah, please send a card on Mother's Day to Mother Rucker. Leody Taveras, strike 1. And a swing and a miss on a curveball in the dirt. It's 0-2. Folks, the Orioles have a lead, trying to even up this series and set up a rubber game tomorrow afternoon with these Seattle Mariners. Pitch, fouled back. Still 0-2. That little Michael Rucker. I tell you what. Pitch in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Folks. Am I getting hungry? I'm getting lunchtime hungry. See, this is why late games aren't good. I already had my breakfast. Now I'm ready for a lunch. I've already said I don't do lunch. What do I do? Ah, a snack. I think I have some seaweed here. This pitch is in the dirt, and Tavares, who was behind 0-2, now it's a full count with Michael Rucker on the mound. The pitch, top of the zone, called strike 3. 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Folks, how about a little taste test from a lovely restaurant that just gave me some free seaweed and packaging that looks like you should eat this on a spaceship. This is like dehydrated ice cream or whatever that astronaut ice cream stuff. Here's a chopper up the third baseline by Tyler O'Neill. It's a foul ball. He's got a count of 0-2 on him. It's an acquired taste. Hey, folks, if you want to eat some of this, just go to D.C. and go to the reflecting pool. You can get this for free. Folks, that looks like Helsley getting loose out there for the Orioles. Here's a pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tyler O'Neill, folks. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, get a good one. Folks, this seaweed's for you. Two and two the count on O'Neill. The pitch, grounded foul, first base side. We'll do it again. I can see you. It really does look like the reflecting pool. Holy shit. O'Neill strikes out, folks. 2 down. That Michael Rucker got us. 2 away for Jackson Holiday. Holiday 0 for 2. And he gets under this one, hits it out to center field and deep. That ball is traveling. That ball is gone. Holy cow. Bye, birdie. Jackson Holiday showing off the strength. This ball hit to the deep part of the yard, and it just kept carrying. Either on a jet stream or just the sheer power. Holiday golfs this one out. It's a 4-run lead, folks. It's 5-1. Two down for Blaze Alexander, who looks at a strike. Holiday. Folks, I'm going to have to start a tradition. Every time Holiday comes up to hit, I've got to eat some finely pressed seaweed. We got to make it a tradition. I'm going to turn into Swamp Thing by the end of the season. This pitch fouled back. 1-2 on Blaze. Folks, Tyler Wells is throwing alongside Helsley, like I was saying earlier. Now that it's not a save situation, there's a chance the Orioles will go with Wells in the 9th. We'll see what they're going to do. Blaze lays off one low and away. It's 2-2. Inside, near the belt of Alexander, full count. Bases empty, 2 down. We're in the top of the 9th, folks. The Orioles have led since when? Most of the ball game, if not. Took a 2-0 lead in the top of the 3rd. We've been ahead ever since, and that'll be ball 4 to Blaze, folks. Take your base.
I do believe I'm on fire.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right. The lineup will turn over one more time. Taylor Ward coming up, 1 for 4. Folks, 36 likes, 3 dozen likes to get to 200 on the night. It is possible. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Taylor Ward, 1-0 the count. And a breaking ball on the inside edge, a slider on the front door. Hits the edge for a strike. Rucker has thrown 22 pitches in the inning already. There goes the runner. Throw down by Riley is a little late. Getting that foot in there is Blaze. He swipes one. Alexander showing all the tools here. Good slide there by Blaze. Good technique. Gets in a scoring position. A base hit can make it 6-1. The 1-2 to Ward. He'll foul it back. Folks. One and 2 on Taylor Ward. The pitch lined opposite field but foul. With runners in scoring position tonight, neither team have had many chances, and the Orioles have not made good. They're 0 for 3 with that risp. Yet they lead it 5-1 and a chance for more. And a 1-2 pitch low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rucker with a look at Blaze at second, and here's the pitch. That one is swung on and missed. A curveball. Ward strikes out. The inning is over. The Orioles leave a runner on at second, but they do add another run, an insurance run, to give us a 4-run lead, and now no longer a save situation. So we're going to have to find out here in a minute whether we're going to see Helsley or Tyler Wells. It'll be one or the other. And whoever doesn't will be available tomorrow. Early. 4-run lead, folks. All right, so here's what we got to do. It's time to...
Close the door.
Right?
Close the door.
Let me see. I'm going to sneak over here. I'm going to sneak into the back door and see if the Charm City chat is doing the thing that they should be doing. And you are. Look at that, folks. The hearts are flying, or at least they were momentarily in the Charm City chat. I'm going to give it a tap. I'm tapping right now. I'm tapping hearts. They are flying. Folks, give the chat some heart. The Orioles looking to end a losing streak of 3 and try and get on the winning track on this 9-game West Coast road trip. Folks, things can get ugly on a West Coast road trip. And the offense in that first game last night had me worried about what we'd see tonight. But we're set up for a solid victory here. Right? I mean, you got 5 runs on the board. You got 10 hits. Okay, 2 errors isn't good, but Tavares turned 1 error into an out at third base. And the other error, I don't think cost us either. Dominic Canzone is due up. It will be Ryan Helsley. Folks, we're going to our closer with a 4-run lead in the bottom of the 9th. The first pitch is hit out to right field and deep. Very deep. That ball is gone. Wow. Well, it's a save situation now, except it isn't. Ryan Helsley try to get a get-me-over fastball, it looks like. First pitch, and Canzone, who's been absolutely on a tear lately, was ready. First pitch, straight fastball, maybe an inch or 2 below the belt. Can't do that to a guy this hot. I don't think Helsley's got the scouting report on Canzone. Young blasts off. First pitch, deep right. And that ball is gone. Ryan Helsley has thrown 2 pitches and given up 2 home runs, pulled out to right. That is alarming. It is 5-3, nobody out. What the hell? Two pitches, 2 home runs. Folks, it's Victor Robles. First pitch swinging, hits it hard to third, but Blaze fields it. Low throw. Alonso handles it. There's 1 down. Good grief. Are we just going to hang on to this? I hope so. 1 away in the 9th. Helsley is not fooling any of the first 3 batters he has faced. Luckily, this last swing was a hard-hit grounder that was handled. Here is Emerson at the plate. First pitch taken for a strike, a slider from Helsley. Folks, I have a button for him, but I'm not sure if I should be playing it. Helsley, what are you doing, buddy? Chopped foul. It's 0-2 on Emerson. A rude introduction, to say the least, for Ryan Helsley. But he's got this batter 0-2 and 1 out already in the 9th. The pitch, swing and a miss. He chased a slider that dipped down to the ground. 2 down in the 9th, folks. Let's work around those bombs and take this victory right now. Come on. The batter is Connor Joe. You got the 8 batter up and the 9 batter on deck with a 2-run lead. Nobody on, 2 out. Come on. The pitch. And there's a slider that breaks into the zone from the top. On down. It is 0-1 to Joe. Folks, keep those hearts flying. We're trying to hang on here. 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. We're 1 strike away. Come on. Come on, Helsley. Get it together. My goodness. 5-3 Orioles. 2 down in the ninth. 0-2 the count on Joe. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And this ball game is over. The Orioles in the win column. Final score, Orioles 5, Mariners 3. Losing streak is over.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic. Break out.
Late night baseball, and we've got a winner after midnight back in Baltimore. Folks, the Orioles win it 5-3. Kyle Bradish pitched his ass off. Ryan Helsley almost shit the bed. But we built up a nice lead. We took on those 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth and still absorbed it. No harm, no foul. Helsley, thank God, did not come into a one or 2 run game to have that kind of a appearance. That was that was alarming, man. 2 pitches, 2 home runs. Welcome back, folks. The Orioles have won. Here's a little music. Let's take it over here. All right. Charm City chat, how we feeling? Looking kind of dead, to be honest. Folks, get up and dance or something. Shake that ass. The Orioles have won 5-3. They now move to 35-40. 75 games in the books. 87 to go. 35-40. And we are still just trying to get to 500, folks. The Mariners are just 1 game over now, with the A's 1 game back. All 3 teams at the top of the division in the West lost today. Seattle, the Athletics, and Texas. Texas 35-38. Did they still have the last wild card? I shouldn't ask. The point is, folks, Kyle Bradish looked really good tonight. Fantastic. He went to 100 pitches right on the nose into the 8th inning, got 2 outs, nearly pitched 8 full innings, 12 strikeouts. His stuff was dazzling tonight. I mean, movement that was so sharp that on occasion, he wasn't exactly hitting the spots, but he had the strikeout pitch today. I mean, nasty stuff. Slider in particular, curveball. Really good stuff for Bradish. Yenier Cano just faced the 1 batter. No, he faced 2 batters. I forgot he walked Raleigh, right? And then got out Ref Snyder. That's what I wanted to find out. What happened to Julio Rodriguez, folks? What in the world happened to Julio Rodriguez? I know he didn't play for us, but we do have another game, and he's their star player. I want to know if we're going to expect to see him back in the lineup tomorrow or not. Looking it up right now. I'm sure there's got to be some explanation. I don't remember anything happening in the field. Talking to the trainer in the dugout after exiting tonight's game. Removed from the game, he left the dugout with a trainer and went to the clubhouse. Still nothing I'm seeing about what it is. Came out of the game with an injury. He was seen grabbing his glove and bats and receding from the home dugout into the clubhouse. Everybody saw him leave. Nobody knows why. I mean, obviously, it has to be pretty serious for one of their best hitters to be taken out in a huge spot. Rob Refsnyder was who they went to. And again, he's a guy that typically a right-handed batter that platoons and only faces left-handed pitching or comes up to pinch hit against a lefty reliever. He came up to face a righty in a big spot instead of Julio. I mean, thank our lucky stars for that. But we'll find out more about him, I guess, when we play tomorrow's game. Probably know something before that, but once we start the stream here, we'll talk about it, I guess. Julio Rodriguez taken out of the game early. All right, what else is there to go over? The Orioles got 10 hits tonight. Good offense, really solid contributions pretty much up and down the lineup. Adley and O'Neill both went 0 for 4. But Blaze with a 3-hit night at the bottom of the lineup. Gunnar hit a big 2-run homer early. Alonso 1 for 4 with a run scored. Sammy with a 2-hit night. Taveras had a base hit, that big RBI triple. Holiday scored twice and hit a home run. Ward had a hit, just 1 for 5, but he did get on base. So, yeah, good stuff. 2 errors on the board, not pretty, but again, they weren't the kind of errors they're acceptable given the situations involved there. Folks, time of the game, 2 hours and 29 minutes, 28,000 plus in Seattle to see this one. Game 3 is coming up tomorrow afternoon. It'll be 3:50 start time here on the stream, 20 minutes before first pitch. Hope you will join us for the pregame chat. And it looks like if I hustle, I can bring this audience over to Dr. DeLay's channel. He's calling the only other game on right now. The Pirates up by 9, 12-3 over the Athletics. That is in the 9th inning, but a chance for DeLay to get some additional support for his channel. Go and hit that like button for him. Let him know BW sent you. And keep up some nice relations with these other channels, folks. So I'm going to set you up to go over there. And with a afternoon game tomorrow, that's going to be middle of the night for me, so expect normal lighting for that instead of this nonsense you've seen here today. Let me make sure this is the right one. I don't trust this. I don't trust this application here. I'm going to grab the direct link. Where are you at, Doc? There you are.
Shop the beer. Take grandma. Cheers.
Sorry for the Thai commercials. All right, back over here. Go in here. Whistle while you work. Oh, I got to practice a Loverboy song apparently. Hey, why didn't that work? Let me try it again. There we go. All right, folks. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a good night. You're probably going to bed pretty soon, but say hi to Dr. DeLay for me. And come on back for tomorrow's rubber match in the afternoon, 3:50 p.m. Folks, don't be later than 4, and you won't miss anything. Until then, folks, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I'll be chirping at you later. Final score, Orioles 5, Mariners 3. Thanks to the mods here and for the job you guys do. Thanks to everybody hitting that like button, subscribing. We got some super chats in here. Also a donation over on Ko-Fi. Magic membership gifted. Really good night all around, folks. So just want to say thanks before I go. And with that, I'll see you later. Have a good rest of your night. Where's the button? Bye, everybody.